Discrimination comes in various forms according to Thompson's PCS model. The process of discrimination occurs at three different stages, at three different levels, that is personal, cultural, and structural, which persist in both at public and private spheres to varying degrees in different societies and countries for women. If we talk about Ukraine and gender equality policies enshrined in Ukrainian constitution, and the nation has been making various endeavors, to strengthen mechanisms for gender equality. So to discuss more about it, we have a wonderful guest from Ukraine itself. Her name is Kateryna Ilikchiieva.
Right, Ilikchiieva, yes, right.
So joining me, Kateryna Ilikchiieva. Am I right, Kateryna?
Yes, you're right.
She is National Consultant on Gender Equality and Anti-Discrimination Policy. So hi, Kateryna, we welcome you on our show and thank you so much for joining us.
Hello, Rajni. Thank you for inviting. It's an honor for me to take part in such event. And I will try to share my experience and my knowledge all about gender equality in Ukraine.
We are definitely looking forward to hear you, Kateryna. So, Kateryna, coming to the very first question, looking at your role, that you have been providing advice to the Ministry of Community and Territorial Development, and you are conducting various gender analysis and training on gender issues. So, how do you measure the impact of your endeavors to evaluate to the extent you have been successful? How do you know that whether you are going in right direction or to what extent your endeavors has brought the results?
Well, it is hard to measure the impact when we talk about the capacity building, and my work is dedicated to capacity building, to increase capacity building of ministry, and I think that only one measure of this is the rising of numbers of officials who become gender sensitive and who start to use in their work tools of gender equality. And for instance, I can talk about some rising in this, some regional, some region of Ukraine provide strategic documents that already include gender issues in these documents, and I think it's one of the measure of our work.
I see.
And we provide some trainings for officials, and our project will continue till December of 2021,
Okay.
and I think we will do more in this sphere.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, Kateryna, what projects have you been working specifically to eliminate gender discrimination? If you could just give us some brief idea, that would be great.
I start to cooperate with UN Women in Ukraine in 2018, and it was the project. I was involved as national consultant of gender equality and anti-discrimination, and it was project that called gender equality in decentralization and law enforcement reform. Now I am a national consultant of UN Women in Ukraine in other projects that's called Advancing Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment through the Decentralization Reform of Ukraine. Also, I have cooperation with UN Recovery and Peace Building Program as a trainer, and I will provide trainings for free legal aid system in Ukraine through for local officer of this system. And also I am as associate professor in National Economy University, named after Vadim Gateman, and we in this university with my colleagues we got a grant for Germany for German-Ukraine project that's called Female Leadership in Academy and Management and in Germany and Ukraine.
Right.
I think that's all.
Okay, so I mean, the whole world is suffering from COVID-19 impact. So how COVID-19 is impacting implementation of the strategies which were specially designed for, these projects or against gender discrimination? How do you think their impact is coming?
In the UN Women Project, we made a huge report how the coronavirus quarantine events influenced on women and men in Ukraine. Yes. And this report showed that women suffered more than men, and we wrote recommendations for local and for national governments to change this situation. And I want to highlight that some local authorities start to implement our recommendation and try to consider needs of women and men. And of course, a woman suffered not because the legislative has directly norms. No, it's just because our officials not think about some problems. They don't think about it because they don't know these issues, and because of that, some vulnerable groups suffered more than other groups of national.
Yeah. Yes.
So COVID showed weak sides of policy, and we tried to change this situation. Hope it will work. And I know that some local and national governments start to work with our recommendation, and local authorities, they even start to implement something, but on national level we just we just know that they read this and start thinking what can they do.
Right. So, yeah. So, Kateryna, as this channel is specifically meant for women and women empowerment, so it is being viewed by many women entrepreneurs, or for that matter, men also. Do you have any message for them?
For sure. Dear ladies, just remember, every day you have to remember that you are smart and beautiful, you are strong and soft. Every one of you have enough power to change this world for better. And I wish you enjoy it, enjoy your life, enjoy your work, your business, your every moment of every day. And I think we can do whatever we want and it will work.
Thank you so much, Kateryna. It is indeed a very wonderful message from you. Thank you so much for taking out time to talk to us and giving us insight into your work. We wish you all the best for your future projects and endeavor that you make towards removing gender discrimination from the society. Thank you so much once again.
Pleasant for me. Bye.